can tell me what the difference is between this ta and this new note? Tanner. Very good. Ta is colored in, but the new note is not colored in. That's the only difference. When we see this new note, we say ta. Ta. Now that you know what we say when we see it, show me on your fingers how many beats you think it's worth. Yeah, you can try it out. See how it sounds. Figure it out. And once you have tried it out, show me on your fingers how many beats you think it's worth. I see 2s and 1s. Okay, now if this were worth 1 beat, it would be this. Because this is a ta that's worth 1 beat. So this one has to be worth 2. And I saw a lot of you figuring that out. You were feeling it. Ta, ta, ta. Now, what's interesting about this is this note, Ladaviante, makes 1 sound. But you stretch it out over 2 beats. Do you remember, if you were here last year, do you remember our first grade hello song? Yeah. And how we stretched that note out at the end? Try it with me. Hello everybody, yes indeed, yes indeed, yes indeed. Hello everybody, yes indeed, yes indeed, my darling. We stretched it out, so that was a ta note also, because we stretched it out over multiple beats. So everyone, how many beats is ta worth? 1. How many beats is ta? 2. Watch carefully. Can I take this ta out and put this note in its place? Yes. Look at it carefully. Think about how many beats there are. Daniela is shaking her head no. Why can't I do that, Daniela? Because she's saying it makes too many beats. But I see 4 cards, and this is boss 4, so what's wrong? Genesis, what's wrong? Okay. That note has 2. So, I can't count this as 1 card anymore. No. I have to look what's on the card and remember, that's worth 2. So how many beats do we have in this measure now? 5. We have 5. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So friends, we can no longer count cards. Because if we just count cards, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. But we're smarter than that. We know that this has 2 beats. So turn to your neighbor and say, friends, we can no longer count cards. Go. Turn to a different neighbor and say the same thing. Friends, are we going to count cards anymore? No. We have to look what's on the card and count the beats. So, who can come up and make a change to this measure so that our boss 4 is happy? Nevaeh. Nevaeh. What do we need to do to this measure so that it has 4 beats in it? Can't use this one though. We have to use the new green card because it's our new one, so we want to use it. If we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beats, what can we do to make it 4 beats? Okay, so what one are you going to take out? does it have 4 beats? Yeah. Good job, Nevaeh. Way to go. You figured that out by yourself. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Did that change the way our rhythm sounds? Yes, because we added in a ta-ah and we took out a ta. Raise your hand if you think you can say this by yourself. George. Ta. Very good, George. You did it. Kendra. Good. Lily. Hold it for 2 beats. There you go. Everyone together, go. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Terry, terry, ta. Good. Now, this guy's hungry. Again. He eats all the time. He goes and he takes his lunch break. And he sends a different guy out to cover his job. Who can fix it so boss 2 is happy? This boss likes a different number. Liliana. I know, it's so fun to play with cards, isn't it? Especially when they stick to a board. There are bar lines in front of you, down there if you need them. I see Genesis and Lily watching her closely and trying to figure out what she's doing. Okay, so what did Liliana do that's different than what we did last time? Jaden, what did she do? Okay, so she took out 2 cards from each measure so that there were 2 beats left. In this case, there were 2 cards left because they're each worth 1 beat. In this measure, there's only 1 card because it by itself is worth 2 beats. Last week when we did this, the person who came up added in extra bar lines. They left all the notes up there, but they added in extra bar lines. That would have worked too. But what Liliana did works also. So we have a really short rhythm here. Everyone say it together. Go. Shh, ta, ta. Let's try that again. Ready, go. Shh, ta, ta. Good. I'm going to add some notes back up here. And quickly, this guy, what happens to him? Falls asleep on the job. So, ready to fire him? Go. You're fired! I have to go home and tell my wife I got fired. So, the new guy does things differently. Who can come up and fix it so new guy is happy? New boss. How about Logan? Think in your head, that's okay, maybe next time. Ooh, who's watching what he's doing? He pulled a note from the end and he's putting it up at the beginning. Why is he doing that? Are you thinking about what he's doing? So he added in all the notes that Liliana took out. Did he add them in correctly? Yes. Show me if you agree or if you disagree. I see lots of agrees. Let's count the beats and the measures, everyone. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Let's say it together. Ready, go. Ta, ta, ta. Teep, teep, ta. Teary, teary, ta. All right. Remember this, because next time you are going to work on this with a partner on the floor.